to my channel. I'm Charmaine, and today I'm going to be showing you some hairstyles that I do on my very, very short hair. I used to have my hair really short, and then I grew it out, and then I cut it again pretty short, and then I bleached it and dyed it and killed it, and then I cut it again. So my hair is like forever changing. So I've had this though for a while, the color and the length. I've grown it out a little bit, but it hasn't grown much. And today I'm going to be showing you how to do some hairstyles with pretty short hair. Actual short hair. Now with some of these styles, you can keep your hair straight. You can curl it after you do the styling. If I pin something, you can either use a clip or a bobby pin to kind of add different things. You can throw in a headband. Yes! These are just kind of the base of the styles. Use hot tools to get different textures to your hair, or use different accessories to add on to your hair. You can make one style into a few. So do with it as you will. Let's get started. So usually when I get out of the shower, I let my hair air dry because it is pretty damaged from the bleach and dye that I use. My hair is naturally curly, which is naturally damaged. Every kink of a curl is a natural damaged part of your hair. It is more wavy right now because of the bleach and dye that I use. Kind of took away my curl, so I try not to use hot tools on it and just let it air dry to avoid further damage. Now before every style, I do brush out my hair. Certain styles, I will tell you a direction that I might brush it in, either brushing it back or just brushing it normally. I do have my side shaved, so most of these styles you can do on both sides, but I will only be doing them on one side because I have pretty short hair on the shaved side. If my hair is freshly washed, I do add texture spray to it, just to add a bit more texture so it's a lot easier to style. And then I brush through that so there's no white spots left. So the first style is a French braided bang. You want to take a tail comb, or I use my fingers, and you want to part your hair like you normally do. Mine is parted already because my side is shaved. And then at the end of that part, you just take your comb and kind of make a shape like a triangle. I end up failing at this, so I actually ended up using my fingers instead because that's what I usually do. And it worked out great. Look how well that turned out. So your normal part, and then your part that makes it a triangle. So you want to push the rest of your hair back, and then you take the section and split it into 3 separate sections. 1, 2, 3. You take the first section and cross it over the middle. And then you take the third section and cross that over the middle. Kind of how you start a braid, and then you continue with that, but you add pieces as you go. First section, add a piece, cross it over to the middle. Third section, add a piece, cross it over to the middle. And you just keep repeating that and keep adding pieces every time you cross. And then you get to the end and stop at a point and just do a normal braid from here on without adding pieces. And then you just take that and pin it. I take the French braid and loosen it by pulling it apart. Not too much though, because I have pretty short layers. And that's it. That's the first style. The second style is a twisted bang. So for this, you want to part your hair like normally. Take the section that is closest to the part and closest to your forehead. Start there and start twisting. And as you twist up. And you add pieces to the twist as you continue to twist. Then you can stop at a certain point and just pin that. And that's it. You can also go the opposite direction, so twisting down instead of up. But to be honest, I like to twist upwards because I think it looks a little better. This one just doesn't look as good in my opinion. So that's the twisted bang. So the third style is half up, half down. For this one, you want your hair pushed back, and you go from your ear to the back of your head. And if you're using your fingers, you just meet in the back middle part. And you want to just smooth out your hair. And then you take your brush and you brush out the bumps. And you take an elastic and put that in a ponytail. Any pieces that fall out, like the one on the side did for me, you just pin them back up. And you can just leave it like this, or you can turn that ponytail into a bun. I usually don't do this because I have short layers and I usually end up getting some pieces sticking out. So that's it. That's how you do the half up, half down. So the fourth style is a top bun. You want your hair brushed back for this, especially the midsection. You part your hair on both sides so that it's symmetrical. You can use a comb or you can use your fingers like I do. And you just want to make sure that they're even. My one side is already parted, so I just have to part the other side. And then you take your brush and smooth it out. Then you take an elastic and tie it up. Then on the last loop, you stop in the middle of the ponytail to create a bun. Again, you can just leave it like this, but I usually pull it down and kind of mess it up and pin it so it looks more like a messy bun. And that's it. That's the top bun. So the fifth style is a clipped mini braid. You want to brush your hair back. Take the piece closest to your ear, just a small piece, and separate from the rest of your hair. Push back the rest of your hair and put it in a clip. Take the small section by your ear and start braiding. For those of you that don't know how to braid, you separate it into 3 pieces. Take the first piece and cross it over into the middle. Then take the third piece and cross that over into the middle. First piece cross, third piece cross, and just repeat that. Take an elastic and tie that off. Then you let the rest of your hair down and just pin that braid back. You can take a section of the back of your hair and cover the elastic and just put a bobby pin in or a clip. You can do it on the other side as well, but again, my side is shaved, so you can also extend it further back. But my hair is pretty short, so if you have longer hair, you can extend it. And that's it, the clipped mini braid. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you are interested in seeing more of my videos, please hit that subscribe button and the bell notification to get notified when I post new videos. Don't forget to follow me on other social medias. My Snapchat and Twitter are Not So Plain Char, and the rest of them are Not So Plain Charmaine. So go ahead and follow me on that. I post to Instagram every day. A lot of the photos right now are from my previous photo shoots, so I would really love some support on those. Me as the model and the photographers I work with work really hard to create beautiful things. All right, I'll see you next time. Love ya. Bye.